Well, welcome back to Valley View Live. So just days ago, Playboy Enterprises announced the sale of the infamous Playboy Mansion. It wasn't just that news that was shocking, though. The conditions of the sale were too. Now listen to this. We've brought in friend of the show and real estate expert Czar Zanganeh to help us break it all down. Welcome, Czar.
Thanks, Megan.
Yes, you wanted to be my twin today.
There you go.
Yes. And you're in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
It's good.
Balancing it out.
Balancing it out. Speaking of balancing it out, right? How is Hugh Hefner balancing out that mansion, and who's going to live in it and buy it, and does he come with it? Does he not?
He comes with the mansion. I mean, he's included in that mansion. He technically doesn't own the mansion. The mansion is owned by Playboy Enterprises, and he's been a tenant there for many years.
That is the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
And every Playmate is a tenant there as well.
So they
It's
pay
very
rent?
interesting. Everybody pays rent. Now, typically, Playboy Enterprises pays the rent for them.
Okay.
So it's interesting how it works out because every Playmate, they assess a certain value and they give a certain budget to based on the kind of rooms that they are they're given.
Occupy.
So if they stick you in the basement and you're not looking too good,
Yeah.
it's time
Like you
to
only
hang
have
up the
to-
heels.
And they run an
The
office
ears,
out
right.
there too. So their secretaries are there. A lot of publishing happens in-house there. So it's a huge property. It's 20,000 square feet. It's got a 29-room house and a 4-bedroom guest house.
Okay.
So
Here's some
there's a
video
lot of grounds there.
we're
That's the
looking at right
famous
now.
pool that everybody knows about.
And speaking of famous, how about the famous monkeys? There's also some other pets on the grounds, right?
Yes, it's unique. It's between 5 and 6 acres of land in Holmby Hills. So great real estate. And they have a zoo license at that property, which is how they're able to keep the flamingos and the penguins and the monkeys and everything that we've seen throughout the years when we've seen photos at the Playboy Mansion.
Okay, so it's hit the market at 200 mil, right?
Ridiculous.
Is it worth that, Czar?
Absolutely not. I think they're basing that off of the Spelling Mansion. Aaron and Candy Spelling had the house that was famously the biggest house in the state for many, many years. That hit the market a few years ago for 150 million.
Okay.
And a Russian billionaire bought it for his 20-something-year-old daughter at $85 million. Wow. So I suspect, and I've talked to a lot of realtors in California who are good friends, and they're predicting the Playboy Mansion is going to sell somewhere between 80 and 90 million. They're just coming out of the gate with this high price to get a lot of headlines, get a lot of attention. So it works.
But don't you think the name, I mean, it's the Playboy Mansion. Won't someone come in? Don't you think,
Yeah,
Jeff?
there's going to be some Russian
throw it
billionaire who
down?
wants to buy that for his son.
To live next door to his daughter.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know how often in your business does this happen in Las Vegas? Has it ever happened where you know you can buy the house, but like my creepy uncle is staying in the 3rd floor? Just FYI.
It comes with it.
Yeah, that's technically a lease. So a lease transfers with the property. When you transfer title on a property, it does not terminate the lease. So if I buy a house where you're a tenant in it, I inherit you until your lease runs out. Now, Hugh, interestingly enough, has a life estate lease on there. So basically, he's the tenant until he's dead.
Wow.
He's 89 years old, so I don't know how many more years he's got left.
Is there some sort of like order or saying, okay, you come with the house, but you can't walk around naked. You can't be, I mean, like, what are some
That is all
strict-
whatever was negotiated in the lease.
I love that.
And since it was Hugh, I don't think there's a lot of conditions.
I love how he says, he's 89, so, I don't know how long.
Right.
There's
Well,
a lot of women who've
Hugh
been wondering
is-
exactly the same exact thing. But I wonder how much longer he's going to live.
With
That's
the
crazy.
Powerball thing going on right now, everyone's saying, and there was someone who chimed in yesterday on social media and said, you know what, if I win the what is it, 1.5, it's probably gone up by now, 1.5 billion, we'll buy the Playboy Mansion.
How crazy is that? The first time somebody's going to be a billionaire overnight like that.
Isn't that insane?
Over like a $2
The
lottery
line,
ticket.
we had Chopper 13 over Prim this morning, and the line was doing this cool little
Prim,
Z.
I had to go take clients from out of the country to Rosemary's Den in Arizona this morning.
Okay.
That was their request? Like,
20-minute line only. So way better than Prim. But moving through, my clients bought like $1,500 worth of tickets.
Oh my gosh. Because someone's got to win.
Someone's got to win. It's crazy. It's
I don't see the point of buying $1,500 worth of tickets. I'll buy, $10 worth of tickets.
It only
just
takes
to be,
one.
No, right, I get that. But at that point, the odds, I get that you want to be involved on some level because then you have some investment in it. Like, I bought $20 worth of tickets, but only because my buddy this morning said, hey, I'm in Kingman, Arizona at the gas station. Who wants me to buy you tickets? So I said, yeah, sure, buy me $20 worth. But I
Now,
wasn't
would
gonna
you
try.
buy the Playboy Mansion if you won?
Knowing that Hugh is
Maybe.
there.
I mean, you can.
Oh yeah, well, not for me. I might buy it to
investment.
resell it as an investment. Maybe we
property
can work
is
out a
older.
little deal. Something.
It's an
I'll
older
jump in on
property.
that.
It was purchased for just over $1 million in 1971. So
Wow.
land value has gone up like crazy there. It needs a lot of attention. We've read in books that Playmates have written before that the property is not in great condition. but it'll need a little bit of fixing up, but it's going to be a great piece of real estate, and it's probably in the very best neighborhood in all of LA.
Homey Hills, baby. And
Yeah.
you know what kind of parties they can have from this point
Notorious.
forward? Notorious.
I mean,
but
you want to keep Hugh as a roommate because you can just start
It's a selling
cataloging all the
point.
stories.
Baby,
you
yeah.
know what? Hugh's going to be here tonight.
Just
We're
write a
dressing him
book.
up.
He'll be like Weekend at Bernie's. He'll come around every party.
Oh, this is too good. He is staying relevant. He is staying in the news.
We love
He's
him.
smart.
He's figuring it out. The magazines are going away, but he's figuring out how to be relevant.
Exactly. Exactly. You go, Hugh. To find out more about Czar and the services he provides at Lux Estates and Lifestyles, just head to the website right there on your screen, or you can call the number. Give him a call. He'll answer. He'll be back with us on Friday for his fashion trend segment. Thank you so much, Czar.
Thank
Up
you.
next, right here on Valley View Live, John Fogerty talks Woodstock.